Good afternoon, my social media people. How is everyone today? I am Kitryn Marie. I am an artist, a writer, a speaker, a life and a business coach. And yesterday was just an absolute wonderful day. Was able to get away with my guy, get a little R&R. Never underestimate the power of sitting by water, taking a break. Never underestimate the power of music, the power of being relaxed, the power of taking a very good nap on a raft on the water. I needed it yesterday. I needed to be reminded that I don't have to work every day. I think sometimes we go and we go and we go because we have such drive and such ambition, and we have plans and desires, and we want to get all of our goals met, and we forget sometimes to just take one, if possible 2 days out of your week to do a little self-care. Yesterday was wonderful. Was able to sit shoreside at my lake. My favorite go-to diet: Dr. Pepper, Cheez-Its, chili, cheese, Fritos, and a burnt hot dog. Not exactly the most healthiest, but yesterday was all about comfort, reorganizing, quieting my mind. And I know a cat's going to jump up here any second now. I just know it. I can feel it. It's back to the grind here today. Yesterday, drowning a few worms as I was on snake patrol. Yesterday was a beautiful day, and we're standing shoreside, and all of a sudden looking out, and I see this head bopping up and down in the water, and I kid you not, it was a very, very long snake. And if anybody knows me, I don't do snakes, I don't do spiders, I have no issues with raccoons, rodents, or anything else like that, but no snakes. Luckily, the snake kind of slithered on through the water, and I was able to continue my day. As I am continuing my day today, to remind you, never underestimate also the power of a good word. Never underestimate the idea of planting a seed in somebody's mind because they need to hear the message and they just don't know that they are ready to receive the message. Oftentimes we speak and we think, who's listening to us? The secret is there are a lot of people that are listening, and there are a lot of people who are watching, and there are a lot of people who are lost, meandering through life, not really knowing which direction to go. In my coaching groups, when I'm talking to my creative-minded women, I remind them, sometimes you get on a path and you're not real sure where you're going to go or where you're going to end up. You just really have to start. You have to jump in, you have to dive right in, 2 feet first. And you have to have courage, and you have to have a little bit of confidence, knowing that you're going to be growing, and you're going to be evolving, and you're going to be awakening into a new life. Yes, it is scary. Absolutely, it is scary. For all the years that I had my hand in food and beverage, and as I'm trying to completely wean out of it, the security of having that paycheck that comes in, you have to weigh out what's more important, working for somebody else's rules or working by your own accord for what's in your heart and your soul and what your mind tells you and what your higher power has given you the talents to go and do. In the next couple weeks, I was told I will be going to Nolens, and then the following weekend we will be in Pensacola, Florida. Makes me think about the retreat that I am putting together for the following spring with my coaching groups. If you go to my website, you'll be able to sign up for all the emails that I will be sending out, letting out all those wonderful details on my coaching group, and we will be doing some art projects. While we are gone, I am thinking about somewhere mid-April on a Friday through Sunday in the beautiful Table Rock, Missouri area, right outside of Branson. If anybody has ever been to the Table Rock area, that you know how beautiful it is up in the Ozark Mountains. Since I was able to do all my small town traveling over the last couple years, I scoped out some really, really nice small towns, and I'm reminded how we need to be getting away from the corporate world, corporate rules, and there he is. I knew it was a matter of time. As soon as I got onto the video, Bits was going to make his appearance. Hang on 2 seconds here. Come on, you. Get down. He is my glamour cat. He wants to be in the spotlight, and he wants people to know who he is. Everybody has a show pet, right? Anyway, so as I will be doing this little bit of traveling here, I believe the first week in September to New Orleans, I will be putting together this package for this beautiful retreat getaway come next spring 2019, one of my coaching groups, and we will be talking about your desires and your talents and what you need to do to get yourself on a different platform, getting yourself out and from underneath corporate rules. Maybe you have kids that you need to be paying more attention to. Maybe you have a significant other, a spouse, a boyfriend that you would like to retire. And maybe because of your gifts and your talents, you'll be able to do that. My plan for next year at this time, we will be moved. We will be, right now I'm thinking about the Perryville, Missouri area. I'm looking at horse farm. I'm looking at a barn. I'm looking at a bigger house so I can continue to teach and I can continue to share my dream and my words and my goals, because I know there are so many people out there that are ready to receive the message. They just don't know what to do because they have had blinders on for so long and they have lived behind somebody else's rules and somebody else's guidelines. So if you would like to learn more about my coaching groups, please go over to kitryn-marie.weebly.com and sign up for all the new emails that will be coming out and the newsletter that I am putting together. If you're interested in one of my graphic tees, I am changing the format on my website, what currently was, to a brand new website that will be designed just for my tees, my line of jewelry. I will be at, where am I going to be? In October, I will be in Caledonia on the weekend of the 13th for their Pumpkin Fest, and the following weekend on a Saturday, I will be in Festus for their Trash to Treasure artesian fair. Anybody can come and visit and say hi, look at the merchandise I have, ask me about my coaching groups, talk to me about my painting classes. You know, here's the difference with my painting classes. Now, you could all go to the wine and dine and sit there and do cookie cutter art like the corporate wine and dine painting places teach you, and that's all fine and good. We each have our own platform. We each have our own method to our madness. Why you would want to have me in your home, number one, I am pretty funny. And number two, I can be rather entertaining. But three, you are learning an actual painting lesson. You are learning perspective. You are learning perception. You are learning how to mix the colors to get the color that you want. Because sometimes we forget that blue and yellow make green, and pink and yellow make an orange. So these are things that we forget that's in our right side of our brain, but because we are gotten so locked into that left side of the brain, we forget how to open the channel. So I teach you how to retrain that right side of your brain so it comes forward, because we all need to play and we all need to have enjoyment in our life. And when I am up there and I am teaching you the painting steps, I'm not standing up there saying, now you're going to do this and now you're going to do that. I tell you through my words, and it's the way that you interpret all the things that I'm saying. We talk about horizon lines. We talk about shapes and images. It's a fun 2-hour learning class that it is something that you really, really want to do. You get to invite all your friends. They can bring a dish. You can serve an adult beverage if you want. I bring all the supplies. It is $45 a person. Have 7 paying guests, and you get yours for free. You being the 8th guest. Somebody books off you, then you get $10 off theirs, provided you are the 9th. If you're interested in any of my coaching classes, please send me an email at kitrynmarie@gmail.com. It costs nothing to inquire. If you would like to be in the coaching group, it is $65 for 2 hours, and you get a 2 hour session of innovative ways to break out of the box that you're in. So I am Kitryn Marie. I am a writer, I am an artist, I am a speaker, I am a life and a business coach, and I hope to hear from you real soon. Take care.